nothing but some principles or some rules to the state to maintain the administration. Let us come to know what constitution has guided principles to the state for the development. With an aim to establish a welfare state, certain directive principles of state policy have been incorporated in the Constitution and their fourth part from 36 to 51 article. This principle serves as guidelines to the state. The frameworks of our constitutions were inspired by the Irish Constitution to include such directive principles. These directive principles are in the form of direction to the central and state government. Through these, the government intended to provide economic, social, political justice to its citizens. So let us come to know what are the principles or what are the guidelines which is provided to the state for the development. First one, to provide adequate means of legal livelihood to all citizens. It means it is the duty or responsibility of the state to provide the necessary things for livelihood to all its citizens. Food, shelter, education, health, these are the necessary things. State government must provide all these things to its citizens. To prevent the community wealth and resource from becoming the private property of few people. It means they must prevent the community to provide equal pay for equal work to both men and women and to protect labor welfare. They must provide equal pay for equal work. How they work for that work, they have to pay equal salary, and they must not do any discrimination as men and women while providing labor to them. Next one, to provide public assistance to those who are old, sick and weak or helpless. The state government and central government must provide public assistance to old people or those who are sick or weak or helpless. So that's why under this so many schemes are there. Widow pension plan or a senior for pension for senior citizens, pension for handicap, isn't it? So these pension plans are provided under this principle. They are providing the assistance, help. Assistance means help to old people, to sick people, or to weak or helpless. You heard about APL and BPL cards. BPL means below poverty line, where they are giving food grains, food oil, isn't it? It means they are helping them. So no, this is the fourth principle which is included in our constitution and which is be guided to the state government. To implement the uniform civil code throughout the country, it means equal law, one law, uniform civil code. For example, if any person, usually, if any person is going to be punished through court, then that person is going to punished by IPC sections, IPC, Indian Penal Code. So that is Uniform Civil Code, which is applicable to each and every one of the country. IPC section is same. It means it is applicable in all states. It is applicable to all citizens of India. Next, to provide opportunities for the development of health and preschool education to all children below 6 years. That's why they are establishing government school where they are providing free education, and under RTE, Right to Education Act, few private schools also providing free education to some children. So that is the sixth direction which is given by the constitution to the states. Next one, to protect historical monuments and maintain places of historical interest. Tourism department, it is maintaining the historical places, and even though heritage department is also maintaining the places, so that is also been mentioned. We should protect our historical monuments and maintain places of historical interest. Next one is to separate the executive from the judiciary. In the beginning only I said our judiciary is separate. It is not under control of executive or not in control of legislature. Next one, to protect international peace and to respect international law. We should protect international peace and international law. We should respect international law. Usually, when we used to travel from our country to another country, we required visa. Visa is a permission which is given by that country where we are going to travel. By getting visa, automatically we are following their law. Here, this is our responsibility to protect the international peace. Next one, to establish Gram Panchayat. It is Gram Panchayat. There is a three tiers in local government. I think you learned in your 8th standard. That is nothing but Gram Panchayat, Taluk Panchayat, and Zilla Panchayat. Taluk Panchayat, look care about the Taluk. Gram Panchayat, look care about the Grama or village. This is nothing but the decentralization of power. To look care about each and every village, there is a Gram Panchayat which is established over there, and Gram Panchayat is having authority and power about its village to establish Gram Panchayat because for the development of village. Next one, to encourage rural and cottage industry. Government should encourage rural and cottage industry. Next one, to organize and develop agricultural and animal husbandry on modern lines. Yeah, definitely. 13, they are doing it to ensure the prohibition of liquor. They have to prohibit liquor shops. So that's why in the last 1 to 3 years you heard about that the liquor shop must be in the outskirts of the town. But actually our constitution has not given permission for liquor shop. It means there is liquor shops are prohibited. So that's why it is also one of the direction which is given by our constitution. The state governments should prohibit the liquor. And last one, to ensure the development of farming based on scientific method. Farming must be developed by scientific method. So these are directive principles of state policy. The directive principles of state policy are important. They aim to achieve social welfare, while fundamental rights related to an individual. The directive principles of state policy is related to whole community. The central and state government are making attempts to implement all principles. These principles aim at holistic development in India. They are the indicators of holistic development of India. Thank you. This is the completion of this lesson.